I did it. I finally did it. As I mentioned on the website formerly known as Twitter, go follow me there for updates and memes, by the way, link is in the description, I have finally finished the incredibly well done Chris Chan documentary by Geno Samuel. At least I'm all caught up on the Christery and lore. And now that I'm caught up, I know much more about the dimensional merge than I did when I made this other Chris Chan theory. Definitely go check that out too. I'll throw in a link in the corner and a link in the description if I remember. Anyway, I realized something weird. Chris Chan resides in the Virginias, right? And it's safe to assume that, according to the lore, Chris Chan is the deity and catalyst of the merge, basically. Well, you know something else that takes place in the Virginias? The hit analog horror series right here on YouTube, Local 58. It's a great, creepy series, so I'll give y'all a moment to go watch the series and come back before I spoil it. Alright, while they're gone, I hear there's this new trend on Twitter regarding books and booba, I guess. So, sure, we'll give it a shot, I guess. Am I doing this right? Youch! Stupid trend anyway. Oh, you're back? All good? Alright. For those that did not go and watch it, Local 58 follows a TV station in Mason County, West Virginia, as the station broadcasting gets hijacked by some sort of extraterrestrial entity. YouTube theorists such as Nexpo, Film Theory, and Wendigoon have all covered this, and they all seem to come to the same conclusion, that there's something up with the moon. Through the interrupted broadcasts, we get various mentions of extraterrestrial entities. The episode titled Weather Service shows the broadcast airing an emergency alert system message instructing viewers to avoid looking at a currently happening meteorological event, but the broadcast gets hijacked with messages urging the opposite. Messages saying, "For your safety remain indoors," and "Do not look at the night sky," are immediately edited to say, in all caps this time, "The meteorological event is safe for all to view, warning has been lifted, and go outside now." In the episode Skywatching, we see a hijacked broadcast showing an amateur videographer filming the constellations, with text labeling which constellation, and after a few constellations, we cut to the moon, where the red text sprawls across the screen saying, "His throne." The lens is replaced, showing us a close-up view of the moon, where the surface appears to have organic material across it. The moon then disappears and reappears much closer, showing a skeleton along the bottom. The camera operator then walks in front of the camera, raises his hands to the heavens, and the word "rejoice" appears on screen. In one of the most unsettling analog horror episodes I have ever seen, comes in the form of the episode You Are on the Fastest Available Route, where we see dashcam footage as the driver is being guided by a GPS. As he's driving along, all seems normal, until the GPS begins guiding the driver down back roads and utility roads, repeating the title phrase,
"You are on the fastest available route."
Eventually, the GPS has the driver drive down an unnamed road into the woods and stop the car. The GPS instructs the driver to stop and turn off their headlights in 300 feet.
Continue on unnamed road. Then, in 300 feet, turn off your headlights.
The driver does so, and after a while, a monstrous roar can be heard. The driver flashes on the headlights to briefly reveal the creature before it cuts to him speeding away. The GPS says that the destination is behind them, but then switches, saying the destination is getting closer and closer.
Rerouting. Make a U-turn. Your destination is behind you. Rerouting. In 500 feet. Your destination will be on in 300 feet. Your destination in 250 feet. Rerouting. Your destination will be in 50 feet. You will arrive at your destination.
After another roar, the camera cuts to the car, crashed and in flames. As one last roar bellows over the sounds of the driver coughing, the GPS poorly speaks, saying,
You have arrived.
So the moon seems to be some sort of eldritch abomination, or perhaps there's a powerful entity residing on the moon and leading its forces to take over the Earth. Also, when researching this, the wiki page for Local 58 says the series is considered by many as the start of analog horror, as it was one of the first, and the series was created by Chris Straub, who's known for other series such as Checkerboard Nightmare, Brood Hollow, and the very well-known Candle Cove. I didn't know that until I was researching. I remember Candle Cove back in the day, so seeing that this is the same creator was absolutely wild. Now, the most important question in this video. How does Local 58 connect to Chris Chan? Well, a prominent aspect of the Chris Chan lore is the foretold upcoming dimensional merge, where, according to Chris Chan, a dimension consisting of OCs and fictional characters will one day merge with our own dimension, and we'll be able to kick back and chill with the likes of Batman, Bugs Bunny, and the man, the myth, the Sonichu himself. Now, while the existence of Local 58 implies these entities would also be included in this merge, leaving the video here would be pretty lackluster if I'm being honest. So, I'm here to propose a few alternative mini-theories. First, it's weird that they both take place in the Virginias. Granted, Chris Chan is in Virginia and Local 58 is in West Virginia, but they're close enough. So this could be an instance of an entity or two squeezing through the cracks between dimensions as they begin to weaken. Mothman and the Flatwoods Monster are also in West Virginia, so maybe there's similar instances as well. Chris Chan is constantly changing the merge date, so it's very possible that this has been going on for a long time. But Local 58 obviously hasn't happened in our reality, at least not yet. So perhaps we're getting a glimpse into a potential rival deity for Chris Chan to battle when the time comes. It's a fictional entity hell-bent on taking over the planet and wiping out humanity. So if the merge happens and this entity comes through, it may not like the fact that Chris Chan calls themselves a god. Or maybe, just maybe, we're seeing an alternate universe where this plays out. If the entity succeeds, it would obviously go on to take over the universe as a whole, because power-hungry creatures usually are never satisfied. And what happens if it conquers the universe? Well, we can look no further than Marvel's What If, where the power-hungry Ultron discovers the multiverse and yearns to conquer every conceivable universe in existence. And all it would take for this Local 58 entity to become aware of the multiverse is something as small as the collision of its universe with ours. So in conclusion, if Chris Chan's dimensional merge does come to pass, we have to be prepared for entities hell-bent on our destruction as well. But leave your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.